Hey guys, it's Ike, and welcome to the 10th episode of Wonder Egg Priority. A little bit of a recap, we saw that Nehru actually had a friend named Kotobuki. Rika and Momoe saw that Nehru's secretary or assistant is actually linked to Acca and Ura-Acca, which is quite suspicious. We're wondering what the heck's going on with them, and the other thing that we learned was that I assume it was Ura-Acca who was the one who made the Wonder Egg of Kotobuki for Nehru, so we'll wonder what's going on with that one. But other than that, let us get started. Those are feet and oh damn! Is this the episode of Momoe that I've been waiting for? Who is this person? What's going on, Momoe? Did you meet them over the interwebs? Is that a fedora or a bowler hat? Ooh! Oh, damn, dude. You're entangling fingers already? God damn. Oh, she's just dreaming. What happened to the subtitles? Did I change the subtitles? So she is actually going on a date, except she dreamt about what the date will be before? Look, man, if you dream about something and it goes good, never expect it to go good. That's my mantra. If you had a dream or you daydream about how good a situation's gonna go, it probably won't be. Expect the worst. While this opening is gonna go, I'm gonna try to figure out what did I do with my subtitles. I might have to change it and restart.
Whoa, hold up. So you're both in.
I've been bamboozled by the fucking English dub again. God damn it. I should have known when I saw language is English. Damn, dude, they're really out here, like, going in on them. Not even gonna wait a few, trying to figure out their motives and stuff before you go straight in. Misaki. Is that the secretary's name? What? Got a new hairstyle, huh? Oh, you see a little blush on her. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know if my brain can handle anymore. She's going on a date. No. Was he hot? Girls talk take priority. Okay. They were just really out here like, yo dog, what the fuck's going on? And then Momoe comes in. This is like the second time Momoe has interrupted somebody. Not out of her own, like, volition or anything like that. Yeah, so did you. It seems like both you guys got a makeover. Yeah, Rika's here for the important shit. So you did find each other on the internet. Because he liked your usual look? Bro! Damn, dude. She gets confessed to by girls, and then the guy who confessed to her was also gay? Oh, poor Momoe, just a straight girl living in a gay world. Laugh off the pain, dude. Aw. Laugh off the pain, man. Oh, we're just really just gonna fade out? Okay. Oh, good! Oh, did you open up a Patreon? I agree, Leon. Oh my god. Aw. It's been getting your attention. She's also been crying. Jesus. You'll find someone. It's alright. Boku. Momotaro. I was gonna say my boy, but then I just had milk in my I just had milk in my mouth, or if I said something, I was just gonna spill it all out. Oh my god, a heart-shaped hole. Almost too fragile to hug. Wait. I'm okay, I think I might have gotten mixed up. I thought Kaoru was a boy who's a girl, but I think it might be the opposite. I wrote it both, but I'll highlight whichever one's the correct one. Is this man sniveling? Of course. Yeah, I guess you're the guy who prefers to be on top, huh? Well, yeah. You focus on other people's problems instead. Okay, it's really odd to stop right here, but I really like Sawaki's shirt. in the fact that there's like those little belt thing that keeps his sleeves up all the time. Oh, dude, if I could get that shirt, that would be great. Okay, so anyways, Momoe is getting strangled. Yeah, but she doesn't want to be a girl. Holy shit! Enhanced strength and all, but like, holy shit, dude. Oh, snap! She had to rip her shirt off for that. Teach you what, my guy? Not even my guy, gross. Don't get a choice. Oh. Damn, dude. Oh, shit, dude! Kaoru's really out here. You saw that panic? Nani? Well, that's not cruel at all. What happened to her statue, though? Is it really over? What's... What? Huh. So she got the, specified amount of egg? How does she do it faster than the other girls? Especially Nehru out here, who did like several eggs at once before going into the hospital. Huh, now you're saying that Momoe is not going to be coming anymore? Oh. She cleared the game. Huh? Huh? Yeah, don't you think that's a little sus? That she's not telling you guys about it? Is she going to the gallery? Oh. Oh, damn, dude, wearing high heels. Damn, dude. Every 30 minutes! Huh, huh. I can't spell exhibit right for some reason. That is not how that's spelled, but whatever. Who reads my notes anyways? Gallery Matsuoka. Yeah, she's, he did say that he's a portrait of... I mean, I can already see that she looks like her mom when she ties her hair back like this, but like, oh my god. Damn, dude, that's a loaded question. Damn, Panic, you look even more like a clown than before. What? Man, did you really need to stab him like that? Like, Jesus. I was about to say, I'm like, are you just gonna let her... Oh, I guess it's just time to become a vegetarian now, huh? Or just never eat chicken again. Oh, because if you end up sleeping, you'll end up going back to that dream world? Understandable. Oh my god! I need to go back and write so many fucking notes. Alright. That's not good. Go see a doctor? Congratulations. That girl came back to life? So, what is this? Apparently Haruka came back to life, but Momoe needs to die here, so it's kind of like a life for a life? Alright. I wrote all the notes. My fucking arm hurts now. In that case, I'll settle for this thing. So, like, did you really need it to eat the flesh, or... And it just force feeds her own... her own little crocodile meat. Damn, dude. Momoe's just... Momoe's just had one bad day, and then it got even worse after that. Alright. Back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 10 of Wonder Egg Priority. A lot of shit happened, that's for sure. A lot of things that I'm not super sure about in terms of like Thanatos or the Warriors of Arrows. I assume that's like some mythology stuff that I have no idea about, because as much as I do like mythology, I don't really dive too much into the lore. That is for my friend Blue Bard instead. But anyways, what did you guys think about that episode? Let me know in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I felt like this was a pretty good episode, and it was an episode on Momoe, which was really nice because I had been expecting that since episode 7, but here we are in episode 10, and shit really went down, although we really didn't get to learn about Acca and Ura-Acca because Momoe's stuff got in the way, but then it kind of crept back up again towards the end of the episode with the appearance of that black-headed figure. But, okay, back to the beginning. we saw Ai and Rika confronting Ura-Acca and Acca about what they had heard with Misaki, who I assume is Neiru's assistant slash secretary. Didn't realize that she had a name. They were confronting them about it, and they were gonna ask them some questions, but we saw Neiru coming in and giving a little bit of an answer about who Acca and Ura-Acca was, and that they were the founders of Japan Plati, which is a little bit weird, consider that here we have Neiru, who was born at the Japan Plati, and you know, science babies and all that fucking jazz. But we found out that they were the founders and that they had abandoned their body but kept their brain. So they as they said, they were scientific geniuses, but now they're just a bunch of dummies inside. They're inside a goddamn. How are they even doing this? What kind of science? Of all the things that you can put your body in, you put it in a fucking dummy? Whatever, you know, you do you. As the girls were going to question Acca and Ura-Acca, they get distracted by Momoe, who had texted them that a boy had asked her out, of all things, and that they went on a date, so they needed to prioritize girl talk, or gossip in this case, and they left those folks, the Acca and Ura-Acca, in order to go to Momoe. I actually forgot, we had that beginning scene where Momoe was dreaming about her date with this guy, which, again, as I said, if you had a dream and it went good, expect the worst. So when they got to meet up with Momoe, she had said that she kind of went on the date, but the issue was that she met this guy. He was one of her followers, and that when he first met her, he confessed to her and asked her out on a date. But when she went out on a date and she tried to dress all girly and shit, he found out that she's actually a girl. So he's like, "Oh shit, sorry dog, I'm gay." Thought you were a dude this whole time. So because of that, Momoe says that they're not gonna go out on another date because he thought that she was a dude, and she's not, she's a girl. So with that scene done, we moved on over to Ai, which I wrote out of order in my notes, but we moved over to Ai, who had another flashback to Mr. Sawaki, and she'd found out that he is going to quit his job because he had found a way to make money as a painter. And at that point, I had said, "Are you running away?" Which is, I wonder what's up with that. Like, are you running away from what had happened to Koito and all that jazz? But he invited Ai to his solo exhibit and says that there is a painting that he wants her to see. Whether that was a painting that he did of Koito or it's a painting that he did for Ai. Anyways, with that scene done and out of the way, we go back to Momoe, who is now in the egg world, and she encounters an egg person. Wait, actually, my notes on this is a little bit confusing, but Momoe encountered an egg girl whose name is Kaoru, who's a boy. What are these notes? But anyways, yeah, she encounters the egg for Kaoru. Although I assume because her sex is still a girl, it counts. Cause all of the eggs has been egg girls recently. So far, anyways, we don't really see male in this whole egg thing. But I assume because her sex is still a girl, it counts her in. But her gender wise, you know, the gender that she goes for, that he goes for. Oh god, I'm getting the gender that Kaoru goes for is boy, so he is a he. And while Momoe is off in her own little egg world, we see that Ai is concerned for Momoe the same way that she was concerned for Rika. Acca wonders if the reason why she's so concerned for others is because she doesn't want to think about her own issues, which, you know, it's understandable. That's what I do sometimes too. I think about other people's issues and just completely block my own issues away. And then, you know, once I help someone out with their own issue, I come back to my own stuff and I'm like, what the fuck is all this? I don't want to look at my own problems. You think I want to look at this whole mess? But that made I think back more about Mr. Sawaki and such. Going back to Momoe's egg world, which I didn't write notes on this for some reason, but we found out that Kaoru's wonder killer is her kendo teacher, once they, god damn it, once she, oh god, I am absolutely mixing up freaking pronouns right now, and I apologize if I end up doing it, just because, I'm the person who mess up names. So, like, when it comes to pronouns, sometimes I just like saying they instead, just so I can be like, whatever, that's the safe spot. But Kaoru had asked his kendo teacher for some advice or help, somewhere like that, but I guess his kendo teacher's like, nah man, let me get in them guts. So he ends up raping him, but because Kaoru at that time is still biologically female, he ended up getting El Prego, and I assume ended up killing himself because of that. And you can see during this whole fight that Kaoru's kendo teacher is saying, you're a beautiful girl, why don't you just live up to it, like that sort of thing. While Kaoru over here is saying, no, I'm a boy. In a sense, I really like that, and after Momoe defeats the kendo teacher, who, Jesus Christ, after he ends up dying, he's like, oh man, I gotta go teach you another lesson sometime. Fucking shite, dude. Kaoru and Momoe had another talk, and I can't remember too much for some reason, but Momoe had said that she feels like she has no choice anyways. This is just how she is. And Kaoru tells her that you do have a choice. I mean, just look at Kaoru. He is biologically female, but inside they feel like that they are that they are a boy. I gotta say though, in terms of Momoe's issue of dressing like a boy, looking like a boy, and end up getting confession from girls, and also getting confession from a guy who thought that she was a guy. And then with the fact that she ends up meeting Kaoru, who is biologically female, but is on the inside is a boy. It made me think about my childhood as well. And also, this is like some personal shit, so like if you're not really here for it, feel free to skip it in the timestamp. But it made me think about my own childhood and how for the longest time, probably all the way from elementary to late middle school, I had always thought that I was a boy. Because, well, in my kid brain, I had thought that I was a boy. It's just that my dick has never really grown out. I was a late bloomer, you get me? And that's just how my kid brain worked. But as I grew and my body grew to how a boy was, I had kind of slowly come to the realization that I'm not really a boy, I'm actually a girl, or at least on the opposite, that I had always thought that probably my gender was a girl. I had just hoped that it will just magically mutate. But due to that thought, I had always been more into boy clothing. I had like more things that's more related to boys, but not really either. I wasn't really into sports or anything like that. So I remember I had always been stuck in the middle where I was too boyish to hang out with girls, but I was too girly to hang out with boys. And so I would always been stuck in the middle. I don't know why that one was important, but I had always been more into like boy clothing and acting a little bit more like a boy, which my family wasn't really a fan of. And they had to always tell me, hey, don't sit with your legs open. That's not what a girl does. Don't sit with your leg crossed like that. That's what a boy do. Don't do it. Or if I end up shaking my leg too much, they say, hey, don't shake your leg too much. You're a girl. That's not what girls do. And I guess, in a sense, that kind of fueled my imagination a little bit more. Like, if I was a boy, would my family really be so against what I do? Of all these things that I do, is it really just because I'm a girl that they're against this whole thing? And so, yeah, it just made me thought, it just made me thought a little bit about my childhood and just some of the issues that I went through in a sense of acting like a boy, but am a girl. That is a weird way to say that, but yeah, here we are. And also, when I had come to the realization that I am, or just came to acceptance that I am a girl, and that whole feeling of wanting to be a boy kind of dissipate after a while, like maybe somewhere inside of me, somewhere inside of me, I still feel like it would have been better if I was born a boy, but it's not like up to the point where I would be actually thinking about transitioning or anything like that. It's just more of a, I like boy stuff, but I am now in this state. I am now comfortable in my own in my own sexuality, or in my own biology. And you want to know what really got me to accept my own gender and be comfortable in the way that I am? It's Yuri. I gotta say, when I first discovered Yuri, it was just, it was quite nice just to know that in the end, I like girls, and that it is fine for me to stay the way I am, because fucking Yuri is life, why not? Anyways, enough about me. We had a scene with Kaoru and Momoe before he disappeared, and man, dude, Kaoru's really out here, just absolutely flirting with Momoe, and he had said, hey, leave some reservation for me, alright? And so he just goes straight in for a kiss, like, goddamn, dude, goddamn. And Momoe is quite embarrassed by it. Who knows, perhaps it might have been her first kiss. Who knows? After that disappearance, she goes back to where Haruka's statue would have been, but it had disappeared, and there's this little drape around giving a countdown, and once that countdown's over, it drops, and she sees Haruka right there. And as Haruka, who honestly looked like she was drugged or something, but as it looks like she was gonna give Momoe a hug, but she ends up disappearing instead. And then we saw a puddle of water on the ceiling that's just dripping down, which I'm not really sure. Like, did somebody's water break? Is that why that black-headed figure is like, oh man, go to the fucking doctor's, dog? Did she get rebirth? Like, is that what's freaking happening? But anyways, in the next scene, we heard from Acca telling the three girls that Momoe won't be coming anymore since she cleared the game. And I guess the three girls are just like, oh, I guess she completed her mission, so that's whatever. They're not gonna question them at all, especially after what Rika had heard previously. Like, they just completely forgot about it, and so they're like, okay, whatever. And I, standing back a little bit, thinks, I assume, a little bit more about her issues, and she goes, she separates from the group, she runs back to her house, and she gets ready all dressed up and shit. She had tied her hair up too, and during that time, she really did look like her mom. And so she goes to Mr. Sawaki's exhibit, which, wouldn't her mom know about that exhibit and the time that it opened as well? Whatever. She goes to Mr. Sawaki's exhibit, and she ends up seeing a portrait of herself, but it's all grown up, and Sawaki says that, Sawaki says, oh, doesn't it resemble somebody? Yeah, it resembles your mother. I'm like, well, yeah, no shit, she's her fucking daughter. What else do you expect, Sawaki? He says that she resembles her mom, and that he loves her mom very much. And during that scene, when he said that, I ends up tearing up about it, which I suppose is a sign that she did like him, but he ended up going for her mom instead. I mean, is there a reason why she tied her hair up to look like her mom? Oh, whatever. But she finally goes and asks Mr. Sawaki why did Koito died in the first place, and I don't know, he had a rather grim expression on that, and we're not going to hear that answer, I assume, until next episode or 2, or episode 13, that is like 45 minutes long or something. But we get to a scene of Acca and Ura-Acca, who says that their plan might have been taken off course, which I assume it might have been with Momoe, but they talked about to confront Thanatos, they need the Warriors of Eros, which is his polar opposite, and I will tell you, I have no fucking idea what that is, and do I want to do research on that? I you know what? I think I'll just let the anime explain it for me. Because I know that Kotobuki had also mentioned Thanatos in the previous episode as well. But I guess that one just flew over my head. And the only Thanatos I know is from Persona 3. So I'm like, Persona? Persona? But Acca wonders if Momoe will go back for them, or for them as in Acca and Ura-Acca. And I say go back, like it back into the world where Thanatos is, or back into the egg world. But Ura-Acca said, who knows, consider that she now knows the overwhelming fear of death. And in that time, we finally get to see what the heck happened after the whole water dripping thing. And she had encountered this black-headed figure who says that her friend is alive, but she, as in Momoe, needs to die. So I was thinking, like, is that like a life for life kind of thing? But she also said that if the black-headed figure said that if they don't, Frill will get mad. And I don't know who Frill is, but okay, it's whatever. Frill will get mad if she doesn't do her job correctly. And so she asked Momoe, do you want to die? Panic attacks, and I assume the black-headed figure is just like, okay, I guess you don't want to die, so I'll just take your pet instead. So, yeah, I sliced that crocodile, and then I got some of its meat. And so she takes some crocodile meat, saying that crocodile tastes like chicken, although I'll be honest, I feel like a lot of people would say that for just about any other meat. Like, what did it taste like? Oh, it tastes like chicken. Frog tastes like chicken. But anyways, after consuming a little bit of Panic's flesh, she goes and take that flesh and force feed it to Momoe. And we see in the real world, Momoe is over here having some fried chicken, some karage out here. But I assume because she got force fed that, and consider that crocodile tastes like chicken, she gets sick of that and throws up into the sink. And then in the next scene, we see her all huddled up with her blanket and saying that she can't sleep. It's not that I don't want to sleep, I can't sleep. And I assume that's because if she does sleep, she might end up going back to the egg world and perhaps even see that black-headed figure. Is that Thanatos? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to find out in the next episode, huh? That is all of my notes. Fantastic. I got it finished before my batteries died. It is like blinking red at me right now. It could die at any moment. But that's about it for me. If I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Oh yeah, this is the outro. I was about to say, you know, I love talking to you guys. Like it's a comment or something. Okay, that's it. I'm just ending it right here and then.